Hello guy, I'm Athletic Marathon. Welcome back to wait. No, I'm sorry. No. Welcome to PCL week 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh boy. Is this gonna be a long video? Not really. I mean, I don't plan it to be. But yeah, anyway, as you know, I was on my vacation for 3 weeks and I couldn't really record there. I still had my battles, but I couldn't really record them, which is why I'm doing like a post commentating thingy. I'm still messing with the sound, so yeah. Okay, I guess this should be fine now. Post commentating thingy. First of all, there will be 5 matches, okay? I will put in... No, well, I probably not, because I'm a lazy-ass motherfucker. First of all, there are some people which recorded their battles, okay? And so the link will be in the description to my opponents. It will say week 5, or for example, let's say week 5, Coach Afonso. I think it was week 5. Was it 4? I don't know. Afonso, coach of the blah blah blah, and there will be their link to the description. I mean, to their channel, because Sai Guy, I know he recorded it, so you can see their perspective of the match. But yeah. Anyway, first we are in week 3. Modern Erasmus was our opponent, and his Guangzhao Gallades. He has Mega Diancie. I mean, he brought Mega Diancie, Volcarona, Keldeo, Fortress, Garchomp, and the freaking thingy. And let's play the music off. And here I lead off with my freaking, what's it called? Tyranitar, expecting a Focus Blast. I switch out, and I'm actually scarfed. I'm scarfed. He doesn't notice, or I guess he assumes that. I just U-turn out because U-turn would have killed, so yeah. This gives me the opportunity to get up my rocks. I had taunt. I should have taunted before, so this was kind of a misplay on my part, because I 1v1 this thing with my Tyranitar. It was designed to do so. So yeah, because I have taunt, I have Rock Slide, I can slowly whittle it down, so yeah. Basically, he switches in. I have a great freaking Tyranitar set. I live Moonblast. I know that I do, and I have Iron Head. So, bang goes the Diancie. I have kind of a specially defensive freaking Rockzilla, and that it helped me. I don't know why I'm a little girl though. Here, this sprite is definitely not the right one. I have a great set here. I had Keyberry Milotic, but I decided to double out anyway, because I knew that he is not gonna want to stay in. So it was kind of a lure Grace set, a lure Milotic set. God damn it, this is going kind of fast. Let's go normal. Okay, so I can talk. Okay, here he goes. He doubles out. I have Rock Slide on my Demigod. I couldn't let the Volcarona set up. He thought that because I was Fairy, I was Silvally Fairy, that he can't really touch me. But yeah, here wait. Let me pause here for a bit. Here I know. Like after Stealth Rocks, there is like a 60% chance for me to live if he is Choice Specs Timid. I don't know if he was Modest or Timid. He was probably Timid, because if he was Modest, he can't outspeed my freaking Landers. But yeah, anyway, so here I decide to stay in, just check out if he is Scarf, because if he's Scarf, he couldn't kill me, and I kill him back with multi-attack. He was Specs here, I see that, and I just use this because, Scarlet resists it, and I just use this shit to go for Sleep Powder. I landed on the incoming Garchomp, which is nice, which gives me a free Giga Drain. He actually doubles out. I guess predicting my Milotic, he predicted my Milotic, but I just Giga Drain. There was no reason for me not to do anything else. And here I think I go Tyranitar, yep, to get up the sand. Sack my Tyranitar to get up the sand. He goes for Psychic. Oh, big prediction. It actually works better for him because, one turn of sand is gone for me. Goes for Thunderbolt. I die. I die. He dies. I go into my Sanders. I click Earthquake because I'm faster. He actually switches out. And this Garchomp hasn't burned any turns of sleep. but we see here that he is actually scarfed himself. So yeah, but he hasn't burned any turns of sleep. That's why I just stayed in Earthquake, and that's it. I think I kind of misplayed here. I don't know why I stayed in. Because I was faster. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, but I could have easily switched out into either my Milotic or my Scarlet to preserve the 4-0. But I guess that didn't happen because yeah, he has to switch out here if he wants to do anything. But I am specially defensive, freaking Roserade, which is why I take the hidden power Ice, which I'm assuming it was, or maybe maybe Psychic, whatever the hidden power it was. And Scarlet picks up a kill. Scarlet is kind of the MVP. So there we go. We are now your boy is now 2-1, no 1-2 with Slovenia Slowbros. We are now 1-2. And we move on to week 4. Our week 4 opponent is Afonso. I shouted it out. I shouted him out before, but yeah. I guess here I just want to see. Yeah. Let's just hop into the game. I lead off with Camo, my Mega Camo, expecting his Weavile. That was nice. So here I just kind of throw off a Toxic because I expected either a Slowbro or Mandibuzz. They both don't like being toxic. He actually scouts out here, goes for Roost. I go into my Magic Cockroach because I know he can't do anything, and I just U-turn out because I bounce everything back at him. So yeah, I U-turn out, get the momentum. I have a specially designed physically defensive Sand Doggo, which you will see. Wait, that I've used twice already. So that's super nice. But yeah, I go into my freaking what's it called? Roserade. He's paralyzed. Oh snap! Unfortunate, but it's the best move in the game. He didn't go for Psyshock here, and I use this to get up my Toxic Spikes up. He reveals Air Slash with me, which I can tank like no problem, and I'm back at full HP. So this just, I mean, I can just set up another Spike. He defogs Spike, Toxic Spike, defog, whatever. We're just kind of you know. How do you say that? Whatever. And yeah, I want my Toxic Spike up because it's my win condition actually. But he goes into Raikou. He thinks he can beat me. Goes for the Calm Mind. I go for Sludge Bomb. I don't get the Poison. It's still enough to break the substitute. So I still go for Sludge Bomb. That's my play. I get a crit, didn't matter because you saw 27%. He Calm Minds here, thinking that he is safe. There we go, but bam, I reveal, he subs, Sludge Bomb wouldn't break it, but bam, Leaf Storm breaks it. So yeah, I saved the Leaf Storm. This was a good play on my part. I think I saved the Leaf Storm well, so I can just, so the substitute broke. And now I can just kill him off with a freaking Sludge Bomb. Oh, I hit my computer, my PC. Slowbro, I get the Flame Orb. Again, I like me some Flame Orb. Ice Beam, I think this was a prediction, right? Yeah, of course it was. I wouldn't go for Ice Beam on Slowbro. But me knowing that he can't even, because of my Flame Orb, he can't even Toxic me, he can't burn me, I'm already burned. Goes into Serena, I make a switch into Magic Cockroach again, because he can't really do anything. I'm physically defensive with U-turn for the Magic Cockroach and U-turn here, and I decide to go into Grace. He goes for Scald, okay, so maybe Roserade was the play. Never mind, then I recover here. He gets paralyzed first turn. Didn't really matter, he can't really touch me. And here I go into my into my Cockroach first. Okay, into my Cockroach, and then I U-turn out again this time into my Roserade. He gets paralyzed. He told me that he went for Psyshock here. If he went for Psyshock there, I mean, I guess, well, what can I do? It's the game you play, right? So here, Weavile is here. I go back into my Sand Doggo because it's designed here. I'm actually Z-move defensive, so Corkscrew Crash, because after an Intimidate, I live a close combat from a Terrakion, and I can kill it with Z Iron Head. But yeah, he decides to switch into his Serena, misses the high jump kick, just salt in the wound, to be honest, because I could have just killed him with... At this point, he misses a Stone Edge. My Roserade would have lived it because I was max HP, so the Stone Edge miss did not really matter. Into high jump kick, it probably didn't. And of course, I decide after 2 losses in the first 2 weeks, I decided that I need my differential, so that's why I switch out into my Sand Doggo. It's a check to this Weavile low kick, and I just kill it off with Iron Head. There we go. We are 2-2 now. Week 4 is done, and we keep moving on. We move on to week 5. And week 5, our opponent is Conmantine or Conmantine, whatever. Basically, tough opponent. I mean, tough opponent. Erasmus is a tough opponent, but I think this is one of the toughest matches that I had. So yeah, let's just play. Magic Kokosh lead in case he would try to, because I indefinitely stop toxic. Yeah, I indefinitely wall his freaking Dawn fan, and he can't set up rocks on me. He's Lumberry. That's fine. That's fine with me. I just go into my Grace because my Grace is physically defensive. I take nothing from it. He reveals Earthquake. Does a lot of damage, but I have Haze. So yeah. Not me, boy. I just recover, of course, because that's the play to make. I need my Melodic healthy. See, he goes for a Psyshock. I'm here back into my Magic Kokosh. I U-turn because I'm all about that momentum, right? I U-turn into my Rockzilla. This gives me an opportunity to set up Stealth Rocks. He just stays in, actually. Goes for Earthquake. Okay, I'm fine with that. But yeah. Again, he makes here a nice prediction. Goes for Return. And here I'm actually contemplating: is he immunity or is he not? Is he thick fat? Probably thick fat. Maybe not. But yeah, I decide to throw off a toxic, and it works, because even if he weren't, even if he was immunity, I still kind of sacked my. Whoa! Stop! Whew. Even if I sacked my freaking Magic Kokosh, I still would have done the same thing. So here I bring in my Sand Doggo, which and I know that he is gonna fear the superpower, right? Because Sand Doggo gets that. He switches out. I predict he's gonna want to switch out. I double back into my low deck, and because I was faster, I switched out first. And so he switches into his Gyarados, gives me Intimidate, and this time I'm competitive, not Marvel skill. So that gives me, +2 special attack. I just go for a Scald. He says nicely done. You can see that. But yeah, I have Hidden Power Rock, by the way. That's Hidden Power Rock because it hits both Gyarados and the freaking this one. What's it called? Fusion Bolting Kyurem. So I just at +2. That's a lot of damage. I'm not so passive anymore with the +2 boost. And here I know I still kind of think that he is bluffing it. That he's actually Scarfed and bluffing. So yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I decided to go into Sand Doggo. 41, he spins. Here I kind of forgot, because we are playing, on Showdown, we were playing on custom game, and he had custom berry. I forgot, that slipped my mind. That was a thing, because in Sun and Moon, custom berry is not actually released. But yeah, so that was kind of weird for me. But at this point, I see that I just sack my he goes for Outrage. Yeah, at this point, I see that my Sandras, which is Scarfed again, I think. Yeah, it was Scarfed again. Puts in a lot of work. I go into my freaking this one, because I know that I don't give Scissor a free switch in. He actually reveals Rest here. Okay, Rest Sleep Talk maybe. Yeah, Curse set. But no, he had Earthquake. That is a lot of damage. 53 in Sand. That is a lot of damage, and there's no reason for me not to do anything else but to freaking click another one. I switch into my Demigod. It's Fire type. Always. No reason for me here. He kind of over predicts, but there was no reason for me not to, not to freaking switch out. He throws off he doesn't have Sleep Talk, I guess, and I just kill him with Earthquake. I go on the Hidden Power Ice into my Demigod again. Psyshock, I live it. I Flamethrower here just to break the potential Focus Sash. I sack my Demigod, and a U-turn from my Scarf Sanders just picks us off. And we are now 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the winning streak. Wowzers. Yeah, and if you're still here, great fucking job, dude. If you're still listening to me ramble on. Recording? I am recording, right? I'm recording. Nice. So yeah, here we are, week 6 is now we are battling Saigai. Saigai has a link he recorded, so yeah, check out his channel in the description. So here, quite a threatening team on his part. Definitely play with music off. I have. Whoa, hold up, boy. I have a Focus Sash lead Roserade here because I want Toxic Spikes up because he has a very fat team, as you can see, and I do just that. I have enough speed to outspeed Adamant Zygarde, which tells me that he is right now Choice Bandit and he is Jolly. So that's nice information. I set up a Toxic Spike. I just switch into my Grace because physically defensive. I kind of wall it. He goes into his Ice Beam just in case if he tried to stay in. Play it safe, you know, first couple turns, play it safe. He goes for Rapid Spin, which gives me the opportunity to go into my Demigod. Electric type this time around. He goes into Porygon. Yep, I go for freaking... I missed the Toxic. Annoying. That's annoying. That's slightly annoying because at this point, see, if the Porygon was Toxic, it would have been easier to beat. But yeah, he just throws off a Toxic, probably expecting my switch out. But it just gives me the opportunity to Stone Edge. Yep, and I get an unfortunate crit. A bit annoying. He probably predicted Stealth Rocks, but I was actually Assault Vest. Assault Vest Tyranitar. In order to pursue trap the Salazzle because he has Salazzle on his team, but yeah. So if I pursue trap the Salazzle, he can't absorb the Toxic Spikes. So yeah, Superpower here does a lot of damage. So he was more specially defensive than not. But yeah, here I lose my Sand, which is kind of iffy. But yeah, anyway, I sacked my Roserade to get up the Toxic Spikes because as you're gonna see later, that made all the difference. See, I have to go for Toxic here again and lose a little bit of HP on my Silvally Electric. Because if I landed the Toxic first turn, that wouldn't have mattered, right? I mean, I would have been at more HP. So here I just kind of start scalding. He's Toxic, misses the Toxic. Which doesn't really matter. You're gonna see later. He throws off a Toxic, which sacking his Porygon, which I think that he should have saved it. He should have tried to recover. And here I recovered. I scout out. I wanted to scout out for Z move, potentially if he was offensive or not. And I reveal refresh. So as you see, the first Toxic didn't really matter. The Toxic miss because I had refresh. And yeah, at this point I know I can 1v1 his entire team. Pretty much. No, not yet. The Gourgeist is a problem. The Gourgeist is definitely a problem. But yeah. Earthquakes, predicting my Silvally Electric. I don't make that play. I think I U-turn out, right? Oh no, I set up my Stealth Rocks because I was kind of physically defensive-ish, and I have Hidden Power Ice for the Zygarde, of course. Yeah. So, Leech Seed, that's annoying. I just throw off another Hidden Power Ice. I'm getting low, so that's why I have to U-turn out. And this is actually kind of a faster game, so yeah. No, slower game, so if we have it on faster, that's gonna be great. So, he has the Synthesis. I tried to get him on a turn where he has the Synthesis, and here I have also again I have physically defensive Sandoggle for the Zygarde as well. So yeah, Ice Fang, I see that's fully physically defensive, and yeah, that's annoying. That is annoying. But I don't know his last move yet. He has Will-O-Wisp, okay, and his last move. So he has Leech Seed, Synthesis, Will-O-Wisp, and what's the last move? He reveals it here, I think. Nope, next, in the next turn. Okay. Ice Beam. No, not yet. Maybe now. Leech Seed. Okay, no, of course not against. He has Psychic, basically, and he can't touch my Milotic. So I can 1v1 him. And at this point, I can pretty much 1v1 his entire team just with Grace, which is great. But I still have to be careful. I must not, you know... I must not take the win for granted right now. I still need to watch my games, watch my moves. He goes into this Ice Beam. I didn't Scald. He has to Toxic me, basically. and still, even with Toxic, he can't win because I have refresh. He said later in the game that he had nothing for refresh, which is true. So I'm glad that I put it on my loading. But yeah, here I double, he doubles. Okay, I'm faster because he has a Mega Tyranitar. So this is a free parting shot for me. Even if he goes for a Dragon Dance, that's gonna get him back to neutral. And I go into my Sand Doggo. I have superpower as well. So yeah, I go for it. No reason for me to over-predict anything. Even if I went for Ice Fang, it still wouldn't have done anything. So yeah, superpower, he predicts that, goes into his freaking boobies. Boobies, that's a funny name. Boobies. And yeah, I go back into my Grace. He doubles up again into Basilisk. And here he wakes up because he already slept. I think he already... No, he sleeps one turn. And then that gives me a recover. And then he wakes up. And bam, Outrage does 37. Ice Beam doesn't kill him, but I get the freeze. I don't think this mattered as much, because I would have lived. I mean, I could have done the same thing, right? So yeah, I switch out because I couldn't risk it. If I went for a refresh, I didn't use the freeze as much as I could, but I played it safe. I said to him, play it safe, because I switched out again. I would have done, if he wouldn't got the freeze, I would have just gone into my Sand Doggo to get the Intimidate off. It does like 30%, and I get the leftovers and everything. And I have Ice Fang. He would have gotten confused. So yeah, I parting shot, Leech Seed, Zygarde. Grace, this gives me a recover again. This time I fully take advantage of this. I recover and then I kill him off the next turn with a Scald. I think with the Scald, yeah, with the Scald, and that's it. That's the Zygarde down. So his team is getting quite passive. No real offense. And he can't really beat me. Leech Seed here. We just kind of. I think I'm gonna skip this because we Scald, recover, Toxic, refresh, Leech Seed. We're basically doing that. Sand Doggo doing it again. Crunch, 24%. Sand Doggo just doesn't care, right? Sand Doggo does not fucking care. Stone Edge does 30%. What kind of damage is that? I thought Mega Tyranitar is supposed to be shit. Some big shit. It ain't. And yeah, at this point, I can sack my... the sand's there, so yeah, I can sack my freaking Sand Doggo here, or Grace. I sacked. No, I switched out to Grace because his my Ice Beam allows. My Ice Beam does enough damage to put him in flamethrower range from my Demigod, from my Silvally later. So yeah. That's it, and there we go. Silvally here, Ice Beam. Oh, I had Ice Beam, not Flamethrower. Yeah, my bad. And Thunderbolt, he protects, no, he doesn't. Thunderbolt picks up the KO on the Celesteela, which is super hype. This was a great match, as well. No, this one was the toughest, I think. Not the Con. The Con wasn't so hard because I knew him. I knew I had to double out into my Melodic. Yeah. Anyway, any freaking way. So we are now 4-2 after week 6. Here Slovenia Slowpros are 4-2. We are still on a winning streak, and week 7 we had to kind of play early for this because Jazz went on his vacation, and yeah, Jazz is back. Back again. Jazz is back. Tell a friend. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, here the Jazz team, easy parting shot for me because even if he does the thing, I throw off a Toxic. I think he expected. I don't know what he expected there. Maybe a Flamethrower? No, well, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how Jazz plays. I don't understand shit from him. He actually makes a good double on my Bronzong. But yeah, I go into my Magic Cockroach because I have it. It's here. I'm physically defensive. I walled this Bronzong. I 1v1 this Bronzong indefinitely. He can go for Gyro Ball. Doesn't do a lot. So yeah. By the way, I think I'm Charty Berry, right? Yeah, I am Charty Berry. In order, no, if he went for like something. So here I roost. If he is scarfed, the roll is in my favor, so it wasn't. He needed a max roll to kill me, and Magic Cockroach just air slashes back. So yeah, here I have a clingy thingy for as physically defensive, because if he is a Jolly Sharpedo, I'm not to hit KO'd by Crunch, which is nice. And as we see here, 50. That could be Adamant or Jolly. I still don't know. Bam, he was Jolly. I knew that he was Jolly. Of course, he had to be Jolly if I were to bring a Scarf Landorus, because I've been bringing Scarf Landorus a lot. So here, I just double out into my Demigod. I know I can take anything pretty much, and I parting shot out, I think. Yes, because, you know, I'm all about that momentum as freaking always. I go into my Magic Cockroach again. This gives me a roost, but he actually makes a prediction, stays in. No, doesn't stay in. He sets up. Here this was a bad play. I should have switched out. I should have just roosted on my. I kind of over predicted. I should have just roosted on Dizatu. But hey, I guess yeah. Here I don't even know what happened here. I swear I don't know what happened here. I just decided to sack my freaking Magic Cockroach, because if he were to Shell Smash up, I have a Scarf Roserate which outspeeds him in this form. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't just go for Thunderbolt, because I could have done that. I guess I decided to switch out Earthquake. He Earthquakes, Scarf Roserate, bam, Leaf Storm. That's a dead Minior if I've ever seen one. Next, who's next? It goes to Circuitry. I switch into my Clingy thingy to get the sleep, to absorb the sleep. And then I switch back out into the Roserate, because at this point he doesn't know it's a Scarf Roserate, and he has to pretty much Tail Glow up if he wants to win. And Leaf Storm doesn't miss and knocks out the Circuitry. So Scarlet coming through. And the last is Tapu Fini. Where are your nicknames, Jazz? You know, your Pokemon do better if you have nicknames. He just spams Nature's Madness here. I don't know why. And I just go with Thunderbolt. He actually had the Wakan Berry, which is kind of what? Where did you get that, Jazz? Okay, did you just kind of put that on the team? Well, I guess, you know. But yeah, anyway, my Milotic had Wakan Berry as well, just in case the Circuitry got out of hand, and yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I'm 5-2 now, on a winning streak. There we go. Finally, Marl's back. The way we do it. Like, this is how we do it. I'm a good battler, Jesus Christ. Yes, and I'm back, baby. I'm back, bitches. And I battle Isu next, again. So it's gonna be a revenge. I hope I can get some revenge hacks. Because if you remember the week 1 match we had, that was not a good one. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below. Also, this is a video is kind of late. I mean, I haven't recorded anything else because my ear's been kind of hurting a lot. It's inflamed or infected or something, and it hurts like a motherfucker. So yeah, I haven't really been recording, even though I got back from my vacation. But yeah, now I'm here. Now it's Monday today. I'm gonna upload this on Monday. But yeah, that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, all that good shit, all that good things. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking hot in here. Woo! That's it for me, and yeah, I'm out.